Hi all, I Anil Nair on behalf of Anil Nair classes welcome you all for SNAP 2012 detailed analysis. SNAP, it stands for Symbiosis National Aptitude Test. It is the common entrance exam for the 16 institutes of Symbiosis International University, and it is one of the most popular choices of the MBA aspirants in terms of test takers. Around 1 lakh plus students took today's exam, and it is also the most predictable B school admission test because of its simplicity. Let us look at today's paper, predicted cutoffs, section wise what is the expected time allocation, expected number of attempts. Before we get into the actual analysis, I request every student to download the PDF present at the bottom of the YouTube video link. SNAP 2012. This year, SNAP was held few hours before on 16/12/2012 from 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. As mentioned already in snaptest.org, the total number of questions that will be asked will be 150, and you are given 120 minutes to attempt that 150 questions. These 150 questions are divided into 4 sections, which are general knowledge, English, quant, DI and logical reasoning, analytical reasoning, where analytical reasoning section will carry 2 marks for every right answer, and remaining sections will carry 1 mark for every right answer. Proportionately, 25% is the negative marking for every question. One of the very few exams in India where students are expected to darken the ovals using ballpoint pen, either blue or black. And the results will be announced on January 10th, 2013. Highlights of today's paper. The first and the important highlight of today's paper is the question paper is not given back to the students after the examination. Generally, SNAP has got a history of giving back the question papers. This year, they have taken back the question papers, maybe because of the chaos that happened last year. And most of the students who wrote today's paper came out with a smile on their faces because of the difficulty level being reduced drastically when compared to the last year paper. And very, very important note with respect to today's paper, this year SNAP scorecard will be declared as a percentile to all candidates, and also section wise percentage scores, which is not as a percentage of the maximum marks but as a percentage of the highest score in the section, will be given to all candidates. Shortlisting of the students will happen based on group evaluation, personal interview and your SNAP score for the respective institutes. That is the third level of your selection process. Second level will happen based upon your SNAP percentile. On a denominator of 100, the evaluation will happen as defined in the slide. SNAP score weightage will be 40 marks. 180 marks will scale down to 40 marks. 20 marks are given to other 3 things. One is group exercise, another is personal interaction, and every institute will check for few attributes, and that will be given 20. Now, this is the paper pattern, 4 sections, analytical and logical reasoning, 30 questions, 60 marks, differentiator. The student who attempt maximum number of questions in this section with low error rates are definitely going to get good score, because every question carries 2 marks. So students are expected to solve this section either as the first section or as at most the second section during your paper solving. Remaining 3 sections, general awareness, general English, quantitative aptitude, DA and DS, 40 questions, each question carries 1 mark. Cutoffs. Before we get into the cutoffs for 2013 and 2015, when I say 2013 and 2015, I am referring to SNAP 2012 exam to gain admission for 2-year MBA program from 2013 to 2015, last year. Now if you look at the cutoffs for SIBM Pune in 2012, the cutoff was 91.75 and in 2011 it was 118. There was a difference of about 27 marks. When you compare 2011 and 2012, this 27 marks difference was because there were some tough and time consuming LR questions. Hence there was a drop. SEM HRD 2012, the cutoff was around 84 marks and in 2011 the cutoff was around 109 marks. Similarly for SIIB Pune 2012, the cutoff was around 80 marks and in 2011 the cutoff was around 107.5. This year we Anil Nair classes predict the cutoff to be 110 plus marks to get shortlisted for group evaluation and personal interview. When I say the cutoff marks, any student who get a score of 110 plus marks will definitely get a call from SIBM Pune. Similarly for SEM HRD, we expect the cutoff will go up and above 105 marks. SIIB, it would be 99 plus marks. I repeat the point again. This year SNAP scorecards will be declared as a percentile to all candidates. Let us see the sectional wise analysis. Quantitative ability, data interpretation and data sufficiency. Most of my students are very happy with today's paper because they were able to solve minimum 30 questions in less than 25 minutes because of the shortcut techniques that I discussed in the class. My humble suggestion to all the students who are going to write exact and other competitive examination, please click on the shortcut technique hyperlink so that you will also get to learn a few shortcut techniques which will help you out in maximizing your score in XAT, TIS, Maharashtra CET and other examinations. This year, predominantly there were good number of questions coming from arithmetic reasoning, mathematical reasoning, logical reasoning, visual reasoning, directions, puzzles, set theory, miscellaneous. There was also a question based on variance. I am sure that at least there are 8 to 9 questions which can be solved if you apply common sense and also using the eliminating the answer options. There was a wonderful reasoning based question which got about 6 questions, which was based on an income, expenditure and provident fund. If you can understand the definition in that question, you are able to attempt all the 6 questions. English, as was the case in the years earlier, SNAP is always known to be a verbal focused paper. Even though the reading comprehension is not quite straightforward, the students who got a habit of good reading skills are able to attempt good number of questions. There were good number of high frequency words coming in today's paper and most of the words would have been familiar to those who did a bit of regular reading with an eye for words. Para-jumble questions are quite tricky. Sentence correction questions, answer options are very, very close and good number of questions also came from error identification, sentence correction, arrangement of jumbled sentences, close test questions, analogies and other miscellaneous. Analytical questions. As I said before, those who attempted high in this question with low error rates will definitely have an edge over others. Few reasoning based questions are tricky by nature with closed options. There is one set on arrangement which has taken little extra time for the students. Counting this set out, the remaining questions were not that tough. There were quite a few easy ones and some tricky ones too. As compared to last year paper, SNAP 2012 has gone back to the older days of easy questions. General knowledge. General knowledge is like a vocabulary. Either you know the meaning or you don't know the meaning. A student who has been a regular newspaper reader from past few months would definitely have attempted minimum 15 plus questions. Attempts in the range of 20 to 22 with 85% accuracy is considered to be a very, very good attempt. Let us see the summary of today's SNAP 2012 paper. This is the expected time as well as the target attempts of a serious SNAP taker. As I told you before, any score from 107 to 114 is considered to be a very, very good score, and you have got very good chances of getting a call from SIBM Pune. The target score according to Anil Nair classes in General English is 23 to 26, QA, DI and DS 30 to 31, Analytical Reasoning 40 to 45, GK 12. Before I end my SNAP analysis, always remember students, you are a limitless potential. What you are going to do with your potential, use it or abuse it. It is all up to you. Go and meet the person you shall be in future. Thank you for watching the video.